UN criticism hides political agenda, says ministry spokesman. The criticisms hurled by three United Nations, UN, human rights experts are the same as non-governmental organizations, NGOs, that have political agendas against the government, said Justice Ministry spokesman Chin Marlin yesterday. Their evaluations are based outside of Cambodia, not based on Cambodian law. When the courts charged or detained people who are protected by NGOs, they said Cambodia is using the legal system in a methodical and systematic erosion of civic and political space, he added. Marlin said this when responding to criticism from three UN human rights experts who, on Tuesday, called on the government to take immediate steps to safeguard Cambodia's civic and democratic space. Marlin told Khmer Times on Wednesday that their comments to the government are the same as NGOs that have political agendas against the government. He added that they never investigate these people's activities to see whether they are exercising their rights in a democratic way or illegally acting outside Cambodian law. He said they never ascertain such facts and always criticize Cambodia when it takes legal action against suspects. Cambodian courts and police officials do not care who you are or whether you are an activist or a regular citizen. If you commit illegal actions, you will be subject to the law, said Marlin. He added that using the courts to stop criminal acts is the solution in any democracy to promote human rights and protect its sovereignty. The people's rights and freedoms are protected by the law, but those who break those laws will face the courts. This is a democratic country, Marlin said. On Tuesday, three UN experts criticized Cambodia for weaponizing its court system to methodically reduce the scope for citizens' actions and called on the country to protect freedom of expression after the convictions of 15 human rights defenders and political activists in two separate cases. We are extremely troubled by the verdicts, which again reaffirm the methodical and systematic erosion of civic and political space in Cambodia, they said. We are truly alarmed that the courts are again being weaponized to silence any form of dissent, including peaceful activism that is protected under the right to freedom of expression. As stressed in the resolution, Cambodia should take immediate action to nurture a vibrant civil society and a healthy democratic system, and to protect and ensure freedom of expression, association and peaceful assembly, the experts said. We can think of no more disturbing way for the country to mark 30 years since the Cambodia peace accords than with these new convictions of peaceful activists. Government spokesman Phay Siphan told Khmer Times on Wednesday that those writing that Cambodia is methodically and systematically eroding its civic and political spaces have clearly not carried out any deep study and they are merely basing their evaluations through some NGOs' reports. He added that the government has a lot of policies whereby all Cambodians can express their freedom of expression, should they suffer any injustice or abuse of their rights and freedoms. As we see from the examples of the Facebook pages of Prime Minister Hun Sen and Deputy Prime Minister Sar Keng, there are a lot of people dropping their messages, requesting the government to help them find solutions for their problems. So, there are plenty of avenues for all Khmer to engage in open dialogue with the government at all levels, said Siphan.